We're back! We're back. We're back. Sorry, you guys. My phone died and I charged it for a while, so now we're back on. So let's see if we can get some viewers. Some viewers up in here. We got some music going. Let's see. Let's switch you guys around. Okay, so this was kind of where we had ended, I think, or no, we're in the herb area, but I didn't really get to talk about this area too much. So this area, we're still in the midst of working on. We're still decorating it and figuring out how we want to lay things out. Here is some of Red Witch's work. Her wood-burned kitchen witch spoons. This one has a quartz crystal on the top to represent healing energy. Quartz is also considered the master healer, so this is a really good stone to bring healing. So if you have a sick family member or friend at home and you're wanting to cook them something using healing energy, you want to, use oh, hey Marquis, I lost you guys, I'm sorry, my phone died. Okay, so this would be good if you want to put healing energy into your food. And so that's what that is.
And that's really for cooking with.
Yeah, and it's actually
not finished, so you can cook with that. Nobody wants to cook with it when they see it, but it's for cooking. It's not stained or anything, so you can cook with that.
Yeah, it's all natural wood. It hasn't been stained or anything.
And it's got sun on it, so you're bringing in happiness too.
Yeah.
Starbursts of sun.
Yeah, I think people are hesitant to want to cook with it because they don't want to ruin it, or they think they're gonna ruin it. But this is burned in, like this is like very deeply burned. Let's see if we can zoom in more, or not zoom in, but get a clearer. Yeah, it's kind of. Well, you guys get the gist. It's burned in there really well, so it's not. You're not gonna take anything away from this by washing it. I believe these are dishwasher safe as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, except for not with the crystal on it, but for the ones that don't have a crystal on it, like this green man right here. This one would be dishwasher safe. It does not have a crystal on the end of it. But any of these spoons that are wood burned, Red Witch, she can wood burn whatever it is that you'd like to see on it. If you have, if you want a goddess burned on it, like this right here, this is the green man. So if you wanted one with your deity burned onto it, or if you have a sigil or, a magical symbol that you like to use a lot, you could have her actually burn it on here. And then, if you wanted a crystal at the end of it, like I love it when she does this vines, like the vines with the leaves. That's like my favorite thing. So, but if you wanted a crystal on here, like say somebody said, oh, I want that green man spoon, but I would like a piece of green obsidian on the end of it. This is green obsidian. It's also known as the Gaia stone. So if you wanted this energy, say your goddess was Gaia, and your masculine energy, your deity for your masculine energy would be the green man, and you want to go ahead and add the two energies together to represent your god and goddess. We could wire wrap a piece of green obsidian onto it as well. So everything that we make here, you guys, is all customizable, and we've done a lot of different things, a lot of different work. These are Palo Santo sticks, and Marianne, she also burns into the Palo Santo sticks. So on this one has feathers on it, and then up there you could see up on top there's a bird. And right here, there's some birds. And this is Palo Santo. This, we made it as, it can either be used as a wand or an athame. And up here, this is a black obsidian arrowhead. Black obsidian is also known as the witch's stone. It's a really good stone for using for divination, for scrying, for increasing your spiritual gifts. A lot of people use it, like if it has a shiny surface, like you see how shiny this surface is right here, you can use this for scrying. So you could actually gaze into it, and you could kind of see different things appear when you focus your energy in on it. Oh, Marquis, you have Apache tears. Yeah, Apache tears, it's another form of obsidian, so it's actually related to black obsidian as well. Apache tear is a really good stone. Yeah, it is kind of the same. It's not the same because the properties are different. Yeah, the difference is the properties. Damn, you went and got the horns out? I just turned around, I was like looking like, what the hell? She done sprouted the horns. Look at her. It goes perfectly.
No red.
All right. Thank you, Mandy. Mandy said all your stuff is just gorgeous. Thank you so much. Okay, babe. Gilo's going to the old shop to go continue to clean. Say bye, my love. Yeah, Apache tears are a little bit different because Apache tears kind of...
It's to help when you dealt losing one that has passed on. It's to help you deal with loss, even loss of if you've broken up with one that you've been with, a boyfriend or a divorce, and you can't get past the grief of that loss. That's also a way of dealing with the Apache tear. Or if you dealt with losing one to death, that's
to death.
Way of dealing with the Apache tear.
Yeah.
There's also a legend that goes with that stone, the Apache legend, that you can look up.
Yeah, it also, Marquis had mentioned Gilo's hair. Yeah, he's got very long hair. Like, that's like my favorite. I think that was like the first thing that I was attracted to instantly when I met him, was his hair. So, we are located here in Chicago, Illinois. So we are on Irving Park Road and Osceola. We are right, like, we're on the corner, but we're the second door in from the corner. Right next to us is a salon, E&K Hair Studio. So we're right here, right next to it. And then right across the street, we're like right across from the Byline Bank right there. That's our location. She said, somebody had mentioned the Triple Goddess jumper, that she liked the Triple Goddess jumper. Oh, she's talking about your outfit.
Oh.
Let's see. It's weird to see you guys at work. It's 8:17 p.m. here. Oh, yeah, it's, I don't even know what time we're at. Okay, somebody had read about the Legend of the Tears. And we're Central, what is it?
Central Standard.
Central Standard Time. So we're like, I think it's only like, what, 2:30, 3 o'clock here? I can't see it on my phone. I'm in Houston. Okay.
Right now.
It's 2:18 right now where we're at. Yeah, thank you, Marquis. 2:18, yeah. So if you guys have any more questions, if you have any... Oh, Cassie, you're back with us. Oh, I'm glad you guys all came back because, yeah, like, I felt bad that we cut out. If you guys have any more questions for us, I know I was talking about the singing bowl, about how to raise your vibration, raise your energy. Lilith 957, been with you since you all moved in. Oh, thank you. What is your favorite item in the store? Oh, my favorite item. My favorite items. I don't know, sis, you go ahead because I kind of have to think about this. It's kind of a hard one.
The whole thing.
You know what my favorite is that we actually...
I think.
Oh, the chief. Okay, all right. So I'll share the chief. Then you go ahead and you can tell why this is your favorite.
So when we first opened up at our first store and we were getting our items and we were at a thrift store and that's where we found the chief. He was tilted on the side, buried in the back, hidden behind other things, and I found him and there was not even a price on him, but I got him and I didn't even care what the price was. Price is from a thrift store.
Says your horns are crooked. Sorry. It's coming out the other side now. Shit. They're everywhere. I don't even want to see where another one's going to come out of. Oh.
I gotta fix it. You just knocked my horns off. So, anyway, we got a good deal on him. He had to come with us, and then I was looking really close at him, and you could see, if I don't know if you can come close, but you could see that you can see.
Yeah, if I get too close,
it'll. His skin. And then this is his real hairs attached. This is his real headpiece. And Nina and I have added to him. This is like his shirt that was molded on. And then we found out from the owners of the thrift store that there was a man and a woman, which is, the woman was his wife, and someone just bought the woman. So I had this lovely piece here made from my friend Astara from Australia, who makes these pieces, and this represented his wife, so that he would have his wife with him. So he wears this as a memory of his wife with him, because someone brought his wife. And we had some customers walk in who were Native American and knew right away what this was, and then they confirmed that when the chief, we call him the chief, when they're in high rankings in their tribe and they pass on, they take a casting and put them over like this, and then they take some of their hair, they take their some of their headpiece, and they mold it on, they put it onto the casting, and this is how they make the memory of them. And this is what we have, is a casting of a high chief, and all this came with it. And when we're gifted feathers, we add to him as a thank you, because we know that he watches over our shop and protects us. And then we each put a buffalo tooth on here, a stone is on here. There's a little feather thing here, and anything that's from nature is here. Then there's a fire built here for him. Everything of nature is all representing to him. Here's a beautiful dream catcher that Nina made of deer jaw bones. Everything here is of nature. We have horse's tail. We have the duck feathers.
Turkey.
Oh, turkey feathers. We have a little bird skull right here with Apache tears, red jasper. There's laser quartz right here. Everything is natural here. And then we got a real bark tree with some other little cute Indian dream catchers and a little medicine Indian bag. So this is all to represent him and to thank him for protecting us. And then of course when we get anything natural, like this is real holly that we're drawing on pine, we just hang it over here, and then we have the deer hooves that are up there. We just put it all around him so that he feels more at home. But that's the story of how we found him. And he's my favorite.
And he's my favorite. Little brat. I'm just kidding, sis.
Now I'm going to get my horns back on.
Let's see. My favorite thing in the shop. I think, let's see, I think if I was going with a favorite thing, It's hard to say. It's like I love everything. I don't know what I would pick as the favorite. I pick Red Witch. She's my favorite thing in the shop.
Nothing. Thank you.
I love you, sis. So, I think I love our sign. The sign that Red Witch made. This is probably my most favorite thing because it's like, it just looks like something so old, but I know that she just made it like literally like a few months ago. But it's like my most favorite thing because it looks so old, and it looks like something that you would see in a really old witch shop, you know? Like you think, I don't know. I would think to see something like this. And it has our names right on there, and then the little bat in the middle. You know, so I guess this would be like my favorite thing in the shop. One of my favorite things. My favorite new item in the shop right now would be this lamp right here. This is my favorite new item in the shop. I love this because, and you see that energy just coming off of it. Like, you can see it's lit up. It's a lamp. So it has a switch in the back. You can like turn the switch to turn it off or on. And this all lights up. This is all selenite, and it's a pretty big piece. Like, right here is my hand up to it. You know, and I have small hands, but I got really long nails, so it's pretty tall. And you could actually use, I would never be able to pick a favorite. So many amazing things. Yeah, that's the hard thing, Lilith. Oh, and you said you love the spoon idea too with Gaia and the Green Man. Yeah, I think I like that too. I might have to put that together because I did see that stone really went with that spoon. But this lamp, not only does it give you like a really nice light like in your room, it's a very calming, peaceful kind of lighting, but you can also use it to, you know, for cleansing and for charging as well. And so that's one of my favorite new items in the shop because we did just get this piece in. When did we get this in, sis? Like, yeah, this week we got it in. Last week? This past week we got it in. So that lamp is like my favorite, the selenite lamp.
Hey, my horns are on straight.
They're on straight? There you go. And then over here, I'm not going to be able to go really deep into the shop because for some reason when I move further in, our internet goes out. And we're going to be getting, like right now we're, you know, using our old internet from our old shop. So we're going to be getting internet here in the shop as well. So we're going to be doing a lot more of these videos. This is our candle section over here. We have all the candles. This, like around the corner, okay, I'm gonna see, hopefully I don't lose connection, but I'm gonna just go around really quick so you guys can kind of see. This is gonna be our 18, kind of, you know, like more of an adult area because we do have like a lot of things, you know, that we didn't want to keep them. We used to have them in like a little cubby area. This is one of the dolls I made. This is a male doll right here, and he has a clear quartz ding dong.
Best ding dong ever.
The best ding dong ever. See, so yeah, we decided not to keep these things in you know, hidden anymore because you know, a lot of people weren't wanting to lift up the curtain. We had like a little 18 and over section, and a lot of people, you know, they were too shy to go ahead and open the little curtain to look inside. Yeah, so we're like, okay, you know what, we're just gonna bring these things out because there's nothing that should be embarrassed about these. I mean, we all have, you have one of these, you know what I mean? Everybody does, and it shouldn't be something that, Yeah, everyone needs to work with it, you know. It's another energy.
So it's good for you?
Yeah, we have so much more space. Yeah, we just got a comment that we have a lot more space. And, you know, right over here, well, right now we kind of have a little bit of a mess because we're still going through things and organizing and stuff like that. Oh, left my purse open.
I would bring this freaking.
Oh. Oh, thank you, Lilith. She said we're both so very talented. So right here, this is going to be our sitting area. We're planning on having Wi-Fi here at the shop so that, you know, people can come here and, you know, use the Wi-Fi and, like, you know, hang out and, you know, learn things and talk to us. And, you know, we have a big group of friends that comes over here and hangs out all the time. And, you know, we kind of wanted space where people can, like, actually sit and visit with us. Let's see, I saw the last shop, now I remember. Okay, so we wanted people to be able to have a space to come and sit with us, and oh, okay, Marquis, we can't wait to meet you. She said, I'm coming to visit.
Yay.
So yeah, this is just basically where we're gonna have, like, you know, a little sit down area. It's nice. We had already had like a little pizza party, and, you know, we all sat here. It felt like we were sitting at like a family table eating pizza with all our friends, and it was just really nice, you know. So it'll be good too, that way, like, our you know, our friends who are new to the path, who are still learning how to use their tools, they'll have a little area where they can, you know, spread out their cards, they can pull out their spirit boards, you know, whatever it is that, you know, whatever it is that they're trying to learn how to do, different techniques. I know one of our friends, she was talking about wanting to learn how to do ruins because she learned tarot already. So now she's wanting to move on to doing ruins. And it's just a perfect amount of space for, you know, people to practice and study at and stuff like that. Right here we have our glass case. So this is where we're putting, like, more of our, you know, like, our more fancier things that we made. Not really fancy, but our more pricier things. Like, you know, like the more, we wanted to kind of show them off a little bit more, and kind of like display them nicely. So we did get this glass case from Red Witch's uncle. This used to be her aunt's glass case. She used to keep her crystals in here. Sis, you want to tell about the glass case?
So, my
Don't forget to
aunt-
scream. I'm gonna get her a microphone.
So my aunt, who is my everything. When you guys walk in, you'll see a picture of her that I have in the shop. She was totally into crystals, and she is the one that I did everything with. We were both into this. Crystals, tarot, we did everything together, always having fun. And she was my aunt, but a big sister, and she passed on 2 years ago. But she had her own business, her own crystal shop, and this was her case, and my uncle had it, and of course he knows we have our own business, so the first person he asked was us if we would be interested, and of course we were like, absolutely. And we got the space, and now we have this beautiful case to put in the space we have, and here it is. So it's like an honor to have her case in our shop, as well as we know she's always with us in spirit.
Marquis said that's sweet.
It's touching to have her. I can feel her.
She's still a part of it, even though she's not here. Yeah.
So yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah. Marquis, no, we do not have candle molds. The candles that we have right now at the moment are not ones that we made. But we are planning on getting more into doing our own candles, because right now we dress candles. So that is one of the services that we do offer. We do offer candle dressing for, you know, for people who don't feel confident enough in their, you know, in the path yet to dress their own candles. But we dress the candles while we teach the customer how to be able to prepare their own candle as well. So right now, we do not have molds or anything like that. But once we get into our candle making, I'm pretty sure we will start carrying some molds and stuff. Let's see over here. Oh, so I was talking about in the glass case. We have like, you know, some of the necklaces that I wire wrap. That right there, that's a a spirit quartz. It's a spirit quartz with unakite and carnelian, I want to say. Yes, carnelian. Yep. Okay, I had to like look at it outside of the camera because it looked like it was like really red, but it's actually orange. So that's carnelian is a really pretty orange stone, and then unakite. Carnelian is good for having courage. If you tend to have a fear toward death at all, it helps you to understand that death is not permanent. Death is a transition from this life into the next. And unakite is a really good stone for grounding. And spirit quartz, of course, is a really good stone for connecting you with divine energy. It's also a good stone for working with spirit. You know, if you're trying to be more intuitive or feel more spiritually connected, if you're looking for that connection more, this is a really good stone to work with. Then down here we have our bracelets. Those are brass and copper bracelets. Brass is a really good metal for attracting health and wealth. Copper is a really good metal for enhancing energy, oh, I always lose the word when I have it right on my tongue. It's for amplifying. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Amplifying. It's a very good amplifier of energies. So working with copper is really good. If you wear this, if you wear copper or you wear brass, it's really good for wearing it against your skin, because your body will absorb the minerals that is released from the copper will be absorbed through your skin. And that's how come for a lot of people, when they wear copper, when they first start wearing copper, do you wire wrap rings, and also are you open to custom work? Yes, Madam Luna, I do custom work. That's basically my, that's like my, that's like the thing I do, you know. So I do a lot of custom work. The pieces that I have in here, like that I have made, I apologize that the glass is still dirty. We still have to clean it and lint roll like everything, because everything kind of collected dust from the move. But this right here, this is a geode. So I do a lot of custom work. You know, just the ones that I have in here right now are just some of the things that I was inspired to make. This was that really long wand. I know I think I did a small video of when I was wire wrapping this wand. And so I do a lot of custom work. So if you guys are wanting anything custom, I do rings, I do earrings, I do bracelets, I do necklaces, I do sun catchers, I do if you want something to sit above your doorway, like right now we don't have, I'm going to be making something for our doorway right here, where I'm going to put like certain crystals, like for protection, for success, for prosperity, for love, for friendship, I'm going to put all different crystals hanging right in here. I'll have to show you guys that when I make it, because it's probably going to be about as long as this wand right here, because I've made little mini ones. I don't know if you guys have, if you guys look at my past videos, you guys will see I'll use like a shorter copper pipe, but I have a nice long piece of copper pipe like this that I'm planning on making a nice piece for above our door to bring in energies of different stones that we want here in the shop. So yeah, that's what we do. Red Witch also, she does custom work. That's another one of her specialties, is custom pieces. So you know, for example, she did this spell box right here. You know, if a customer came in and they said, oh, I want a scroll just like this, but I wanted to say, you know, say you have like you know, this favorite quote that you like, or say you wanted to say your name, or you wanted to just have a big giant pentacle in the center of it, with elements and stuff like that. Whatever it is that you want, she can put it on like a box, or if you wanted this design on this type of box, she could do that too. Or like pretty much anything. Like this right here, this is a bowl that she did. This is that bowl that she had showed in one of the videos. You know, say you have a bowl that's a family heirloom and you would really like to get all your family members names burned all along the round part of the bowl, the lip of it. If you wanted that done, you brought in your own bowl, you know, she could do that for you. Anything that comes to wood, she can wood burn it. I have a few of these beads right here. These are beads for your hair. Like, so if you have like dreadlocks and you want to dress them up, she's made like all of my wooden beads that I have in my hair. I have two of them. I have one that says, let's see, let me flip this real quick. Okay, see, this is one of them right here. This is one of my wooden beads I have. This is an energy spiral. And so this is one of the ones that she had made for me. And I've had this in my hair for, I think I had it in my hair for like a year already. Yeah, I've had it for like a year already. Do you, wait, that bowl is gorgeous. Both of you ladies are very skilled in your work. Okay, thank you so much. So this is one of the beads that she had made for me. I never take it out. You know, like I said, I've had it for a whole year. I wash my hair, so this is after, you know, washing it and having it for a whole year. You know, so you can see that some, like most of the black all stayed in there, but like, you know, so you can tell that I've had it for a while, but I like it when it starts to look kind of aged. Do you sell spell kits, or do you prefer to do it? No, I actually, you know, we do make kits. We do make spell kits. So if you're wanting us to put a spell together, we would put a kit together, and then we tell you how to use it. It's always best. I know there's witches that do spells for other people, but I personally, Red Witch has done spells too for other people. But I personally feel that if I teach you how to do it and you do it, your intention is going to be a whole lot more powerful on your own spell than what mine would be, because it's not my situation. So I feel like you're the person who's in the situation. Your energy toward that situation is a lot more than what my energy would be toward that situation, because you're the one who's going through it. So you're experiencing the emotions. You're experiencing, you know, the hardships of it. So you have more of a, you know, like an anger toward it, a hurt toward it, a want toward it, whatever it is that you're trying to do. You have more of that energy within you, and just telling you how to direct it, and me guiding you and telling you how to do it on your own is the best way, I feel anyway, when it comes to doing spell work. But that's my personal opinion. I mean, you know, it's just how I feel. Oh, here, I got another wooden bead right here. This one says my baby's name on it. Jido has my husband's name, has a heart. So she can put names on these too. If you guys have kids, and you know, you have locks, or if you just, you know, you can even just braid your hair. You don't have to have locks. You could braid your hair and you could slide the bead up on the braid. So you know, if you have kids, you can put your kids' names, you can put your husband's name, you could put you know, whatever it is that you guys want to put on it. If you want to put your name, or your, you know, if you have any like magical symbols, you know, obviously the heart represents love for me. And then this energy spiral right here represents it represents growth, and it also represents the expansion of energy. So that's why I like the spiral a lot. And back to this. Okay. So, right here we have a nice big chunk of malachite. Malachite, you guys, is a really good stone for protection from evil spirits. This stone, it does not prevent you from seeing spirit, but it prevents spirit from being able to see you. So it almost camouflages you and hides you to where you can still experience you know, a connection with spirit, but still be protected from it. So this is a good stone right here for that. It's also a really good stone if you can get it in like a small tumbled piece. It's a good stone for women to keep on you, because if you have, like, you know, women, we go through our monthly thing. So when you're having your you know, your period, and you have a lot of really bad cramping, if you carry this stone on you when you have cramps, not this piece, because this piece is like huge, this is a really big piece, but if you have cramps, you would put it basically on the area where you feel that you need you know, that you need, like where you're feeling the cramps at, and you're needing those cramps to go away, because some people, they get really, like, their cramps are really bad. And you know, I know exactly what you're going through, and I feel you. So that's why I'm saying, if you guys are needing a stone like that to help you, because you know, it's really painful, and it lasts a while to have to go through this thing. So this is a good stone to assist you with you know, the pain from the cramps and stuff. So that's, yeah, that's malachite. Here's another one of my pieces. This is an organite bib necklace. It's a really big necklace. It's called a bib necklace because it basically takes up like a good amount of your chest. And it has green calcite, and it also has rose quartz in it. So it's a really good necklace for connecting with love, with that love energy, whether it's self-love or love from others. And then that green calcite, it's a good stone for dealing with depression and anxiety. If you have like anxious feelings toward love, you know, it's a good stone to work with. And it's also, it has like a bunch of clear quartz. You can't really see it too well behind the glass, but it has a lot of like clear quartz chips all throughout there, so it's encrusted with them. And then this is that one that I had made. That castle right there, you guys. I guess I'll talk about this piece. It's already sold. I am actually taking payments on this piece because it was a very expensive piece. So you know, with pieces like this for our local people, she's actually a friend, more of a friend than just a customer. But you know, if we have pieces that are really expensive and you're in love with it, and you have to have it, we do kind of, in some situations, we'll work out where we do accept payments so that you know, you can actually take this piece home with you eventually. But this right here, this is like the biggest one that I have in the shop so far. Thank you so much, Lourdes. So this is a really big castle. It has a ton of stuff in here. If you look right here, you see that black with the green on it? That is a chicken's foot inside of that castle. This is a prosperity castle. It's a success castle, abundance, has protection in there. It has 4 points. You see that? 4 quartz points, crystal quartz points sticking out to bring that energy up and then release it into the environment. It has this skull right here. This is I want to say it was a raccoon skull. And I did put quartz inside of the eyes. I put some quartz inside of that nose cavity right there, that nasal cavity that, you know, it had, this was a bone that was found naturally while foraging. So it did kind of go through some, you know, it wasn't a perfect skull because Mother Nature did take its course, and this was the way that, you know, it was left. So I was able to put like a nice piece of quartz inside of that nose. And then I put that on top of this castle, and it has brass, it has copper in it, it has money rice in there. There is a lot going on inside of that castle. And let's see, so right up here we have some of our taxidermy items that we do have. Oh, let me just open this. Okay. These are some of the other things that we do sell here at the shop. These right here are some crow's feet. And these, you can get them wire wrapped if you want to use it as, you know, a wand, if you want a small wand, if you want to wear this as a necklace. I can make them as necklaces. If you want like earrings made out of crow's feet, I can make earrings out of them. Like this would probably be a nice pair if you wanted like some really crazy earrings. Oh wait, no, that's that one makes sense. I'm trying to find a left and a right. Here we go. We got a left and a right here. See, so if you wanted some crow's earrings, like some crow feet earrings, I could wire wrap these, make them into earrings. We can pretty much do whatever it is, you know, whatever it is that you would like. Your imagination can go as far as you want here, because and these are crow's feathers right here. So we do sell crow's feathers. So, you know, if you came and you said, oh, I want to spread all these crow's feathers out and see which ones I like. Because when you go online, yeah, you can order stuff online, you know, but when you're actually here in person, you know, you get to see, you get to touch, you get to pick out the ones that you like. You know, like some of them have like an iridescent to them. So say you wanted to pick out ones that had the most iridescence, or you know, if you like to make stuff too, if you like to make jewelry, like, you know, this feather has like it's missing this little part right here, but it actually looks really cool, because if you like arrows, you can actually use this feather at the end of an arrow. You know, that would be kind of cool. I don't know, whatever, but you could, you know, you get what I mean. You could go through this whole thing and pick out what you like, and you know, where else can you go to a shop and find some crow's feathers and crow feet and horse hair and snake sheddings, and yeah. Oh, right here we got some necklaces right here. These I had just made. I made not that long ago. I forgot to do a video and tell you guys about these. These necklaces have witches' graveyard dirt from Salem. And I put them in these little green, hold on, see if I can get it to focus. They're like little green potion bottles. I put some of that dirt in there, and it has a little pentacle charm with it. And this is graveyard dirt from Salem, where the witches are buried. Thank you so much, Cassie. Yeah, these necklaces, let's see the price on these. These are $20 each. And they can be made adjustable, so if you want to wear this as like a little choker, you know, I can make this adjustable. It doesn't have to stay like regular cord. I can do adjustable cord as well. Okay. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what else I can show you guys. Mini voodoo dolls. I do have to get on making some more of these because they're like all gone. They're like so lonely. Look at them. They're looking at me like, we need people here. I'm sorry. Let's see. What else could I show you guys? Oh, we have railroad spikes. So if you guys want to make your own black salt, we're going to have to do a video showing how we make that. Red Witch, she makes her black salt using railroad spike, the rust of the railroad spike. So we'll probably be doing a video showing you guys how to do that. If you guys have any questions, like even personal questions, anything like that, you guys can go ahead and ask. You know, if you have a question for me, you know, you guys can ask me whatever. Red Witch, if you guys want to ask Red Witch something, you guys can go ahead and do that too. You know, any questions that you guys have. We got our candle going. It's almost already burnt out. Look at all that wax. I love that. All that colors. Oh, you would like that video? I'm going to tell Red Witch too that, you know, yeah, that we should do that video. This skull, I think this is a raccoon. I think. I don't know. We're melting candles and candle wax got all on the bottom. And this bone got stuck in his mouth. And we got Palo Santo in it. But I like this design on it. What was that, babe?
Love you.
Yeah, you better say that.
Alright, I think we need some time to
talk. Sis, they want to see the video on how you do the black salt using railroad spike rust.
Oh, I never made a video.
No, they want to see you make a video about it.
Oh, okay.
What's some good advice with connecting and interpreting tarot cards for Marianne? You got a question.
What's what?
What's some good advice with connecting and interpreting tarot cards for Marianne? They're wanting to know what tips you can give. Cassie wants to know what tips you can give on interpreting and connecting with tarot cards.
I mean, usually before I start, I always start off with a prayer or meditation or whatever you want to call it. I always ask for protection and blessing from my goddesses, my God, my spirit guide, and the angels and my ancestors to all be with me when I work with my cards, when I do them by myself or when I do them for people. And so I bring them with me to give me the guidance. And then and I always have crystals around me when I work with tarot, so to amplify the energy. And then it's your intuition coming through.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have mail today.
They took it?
Yeah, they came and got it yesterday.
They took it?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
All right, thank
you.
you.
Have a good day.
Sure.
Okay.
So, and then I just start working with the cards with what you're sort of, you go into a zone and it starts flowing through me. And I got the energies working around me, and you start feeling things like, if I'm doing,
because you're an
myself,
intuitive reader.
Yeah.
So you use intuition to help read your cards.
Right.
So
it's just coming through me, and then I get all these. Right, intuitive is the word.
Yeah, intuitive.
Intuition, gut
yeah, because
feelings that come through.
every deck comes with its own book that tells what the cards mean. But if you're wanting to become more of an intuitive reader, then you would basically want to enhance your gift of intuition. And maybe that might be for anybody that, hi Melissa, welcome. That might be for anybody that feels like they have a blockage, like they're not seeing the if they're not getting the message in the card intuitively, it might be because you might have like a blockage of okay, sorry about that, you guys. It might be because you could have like a blockage from your intuition. I would usually, for me, that would be your crown chakra and your third eye chakra. Your crown chakra is your way of connecting with the divine, and your third eye chakra is your way of connecting spiritually. So if you have a blockage with those, that could be that could possibly be something that might be keeping you from being intuitively connected to your cards. Because sis, you do a lot of stuff for yourself to kind of keep yourself in a good state to be able to connect, right? You can't be like,
you can't, if you're in a bad mood, or if you're having a bad day, or you're in, things are not happening good around you, or a funk, or you're not feeling good, you shouldn't be doing the cards then, because you're putting bad energy, you're working with bad energy then, that's coming out of you, and it's going to be going into everything you're touching. So you shouldn't be doing any you shouldn't be using cards or any divination when you're in that kind of energy mood.
yeah.
You should only be using.
So self-work would be like self-work and self-help would be like the best. Like go like do that before wanting to start intuitively doing readings, right? Or that might also be how...
I mean, sometimes you're going to want to know something about yourself and you're not in a good way, because you need to know a question that is bothering you, and you can't pretend you're being happy. But even when you're working with that, you still need to put out positive energy towards that. You can't be putting out like... You can't already be like, oh, this situation stinks, and this is this, and this is this, and you're already projecting all that out there. So
then when you pull cards, that's what you're going to see.
Yeah.
You're going to see doom and gloom, and you're going to see...
with a situation that is not a positive situation, you still have to put out positive, because if you're going to project a negative, you're just bringing that negative reading right back at you. So even if I'm in, like, let's just say that I've got a situation in my family that might not be going great, and I need to, like, I got a son who's a nut, and I need to, like, you know what, I need to see what's going on with this nutcase of mine, and he's really upsetting me, so I need to pull cards on him, and I'm really pissed off right now, but I'm still like putting positive.
But you're also you're putting that energy. You're directing that energy. So you're directing that energy toward receiving an answer. So if you're able to, it's kind of like you have to be able to control your energy even when it's a bad.
Before I start, Dad, I need to calm myself down, and I need to, even though I'm pissed off and want to choke him, I have to calm myself down and then put out positive towards him, so that I can
sorry, sis.
like convince the cards that yes, I do love my son.
Yes, I do love him. Sis, can you give me the charger? I'm like low battery again. I don't know why I keep going through battery so quick.
Because you're on video.
I know.
So so anyway, I calm myself down, and I'm projecting like I love him. You know, I want goodness for him. I need an answer for right now. I need to know what's going on, but I'm projecting happiness for him. I'm projecting love for him, kindness, protection. I'm still putting goodness out there.
Even though you want to choke him like Bart Simpson?
Yeah. Worse than that.
Worse than that.
So this is what I mean, you know, but if you're like, I'm gonna, you know, kill the son of a gun, and you know, to see what the heck's going on with this. I mean, you're not even
smashing the cards down.
You're not even giving yourself a chance to like calm down. Well, you might come up with a murderer. I mean.
Yeah, you could end up jumping to a conclusion instead of getting an answer.
Right. Instead of like seeing what's like really going on, you just might be projecting an
idiocracy.
Reading that is not true, and it's just because it's projecting your feelings.
Okay.
So you need to calm down before, even if you want to know something about someone or about something that's bothering you, you need to calm down
and meditate.
Right.
Meditate. Like calming down is basically like a meditation.
Take some deep breaths, and
once you feel like once you let that out and then feel like you got in the control of your emotions, then that would be a good time to but what if you're not what if you're not what if it's not coming from like a negative aspect? Like what if this person is not like, upset or anything about a situation, but they're just having a hard time connecting to their cards? For me, I feel like you need to build a relationship with any tool before using it. I feel like sometimes your tools won't speak to you if you don't connect with them first.
I feel like you need to connect with yourself before you can connect with any kind of tool.
Yeah.
You need to work with yourself to be open, because if you're not connected with your tool, it's basically you're blocked. So you need to connect with yourself, open yourself, work with your blockages, and as well you're connecting with your tool, your divination tools. I mean, carry them with you so they get to know you. You're
in tune with each other.
Making a relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and you can't just pull them out when you need an answer. Like you gotta actually like
make sure you think,
hold them
when you get your answers. You should always thank your guides for assisting you and allowing you to be in tune with your power.
Yeah.
Because they're guiding you and giving you that guidance.
And don't forget to start and end it when you're dealing with any kind of divination. Okay, I'm back to me. When you're dealing with any kind of divination, push it. What's wrong with it? Hold on, our door's stuck. When you're dealing with any kind of divination, when you're using a tool, you always want to make sure that you open your conversation to spirit, and then when you're done working with spirit, you close that conversation. Because if there's no start and no end, it doesn't know, so you need to make sure that, okay, I've gotten my answers, thank you for the answers that you have given me, and make sure you end what it is that you're doing before walking away. And so I don't know if you guys have any questions for me. Anybody? Let's see, I got time. I could do like 2 more questions if you guys want to throw like 2 questions, or even for Redwood, she's still right here.
Here's our oils and waters. Okay. Tumbles.
Okay, you guys. Well.
Oh, the tumbles.
Let's see.
Here's our the salt lamps.
I think that's it then.
And other regular stones, bigger stones, necklaces. There's tapestries.
Okay, you guys. Well, we'll see you at the next video. Oh, wait, hold on. Is your store online? Oh, like if your son's been missing for almost a year. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Melissa.
Yeah.
Melissa's son has been missing for over a year. I'm sorry to hear that.
Good.
I had seen some, you had asked a question about our location. I don't know if it was, I missed that question. I don't know if you had asked if we're planning on opening any more locations. I wasn't sure if you had asked that. But, oh, okay. Oh, no, is your store online? Yeah, we're actually working on our website right now. I had mentioned that in the first part of this video. My husband, he's the website manager, so he is still working on getting all the pictures and oh, Melissa, you're in South Carolina. Okay. Oh, well, I hope, I'm sorry, and, I send you lots of love and positive energy, and I hope that one day, you do find your son, because that's a long time to be almost missing, or to be missing for almost a year. It's a long time. I'm sorry to hear that. We send you love. Yeah, so we will be having our website. We'll probably have it, I want to say, maybe within a month. We're just getting everything settled here, and then after that we'll be able to focus more in on that. Aw, thanks, Melissa. Okay, you guys, well, I think that is gonna be it for today. I'm gonna get back to work. I have a lot of organizing to do. I have to get my desk all set up. That way I can start getting back on my orders. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you so much. She said your store is so beautiful. So I'm gonna get back to organizing my things, and I do have a lot of orders to catch up on, because from when I was sick, and then with recovering and everything like that, and now we moved, and I personally moved also, so I had to move into my new apartment. It's just been really busy and crazy, and so for anybody who has been waiting on orders, or who has placed an order with me, and you're still waiting to hear back, I will be getting in touch with you guys, and once again, I appreciate you guys being so patient with me, with everything. So yeah, I'll be doing some more of these videos. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys can think of any questions, whether it's personal questions or questions to do with with our path, if you're have any if you need advice. Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, and I'll definitely be letting everybody know once we have our website going. Like I said, it could probably take like another month. So we're hoping to have it done very soon. And yeah, we'll see you guys at the next video, sis.
Bye, blessed be.
All right, you guys, blessed be. See you at the next one.